December 5th, 1945. The sun hung low over the Florida coastline as 5 U.S. Navy TBM Avenger bombers prepared for takeoff from Fort Lauderdale. It was meant to be a routine training mission, a simple triangular navigation exercise over the Atlantic. 14 men, led by Lieutenant Charles Taylor, climbed into their aircraft, unaware that within hours they would vanish without a trace. What began as an ordinary flight would become one of the greatest mysteries in aviation history, the disappearance of Flight 19. The weather that day was fair. Calm seas, scattered clouds, visibility clear for miles. The planes lifted off in perfect formation, engines roaring as they ascended into the golden afternoon sky. Their flight plan was straightforward: head east toward the Bahamas, turn north, and then return to Florida. For the Navy, this was an everyday exercise until something went terribly wrong. Less than an hour after takeoff, radio operators began to notice strange transmissions. Lieutenant Taylor's voice crackled through the static. He sounded confused. "Both my compasses are out," he reported. "I'm sure we're over the Florida Keys, but everything looks wrong." His tone was anxious, uncertain. Soon other pilots began echoing his confusion. Landmarks didn't look familiar. The ocean appeared different, and no one was sure which direction was west. As the minutes passed, the situation worsened. The weather began to change rapidly. Dark clouds gathered, the wind picked up, and rain hammered the aircraft. The squadron's last confirmed transmission came around 6:20 p.m. Taylor's voice, strained and distorted, broke through the static. "We're not sure of our position. The ocean looks strange." Moments later, the radio went silent. Flight 19 had vanished. The Navy responded immediately. What followed was one of the largest search and rescue operations in U.S. history. Hundreds of ships and aircraft scoured the waters off Florida and the Bahamas. But then, another disaster. A massive PBM Mariner, one of the search planes sent to find Flight 19, also disappeared just minutes after takeoff. A nearby tanker reported a fireball in the sky and an oil slick on the ocean surface. 2 disappearances the same night in the same region. The search continued for days, yet not a single piece of wreckage or body was ever recovered. In the years that followed, investigators proposed countless theories. Some suggested the planes ran out of fuel and crashed into the sea, their remains lost in the depths of the Atlantic. Others blamed compass failure caused by powerful magnetic anomalies. But beyond the rational explanations, legends began to grow. The area where Flight 19 vanished, the region between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, became known as the Bermuda Triangle, a place where ships and planes reportedly disappear without explanation. Some call it coincidence. Others whisper of time distortions, rogue waves, or even gateways to another world. Nearly 80 years later, the mystery endures. Despite modern sonar mapping and underwater exploration, no trace of Flight 19 has ever been found. The ocean has kept its secrets. Today, when ships or planes cross the triangle, many still remember the words of Lieutenant Taylor. A final echo from that stormy night in 1945. "We can't find west. The ocean doesn't look right." And in that whisper, the legend of Flight 19 continues, suspended forever between sky and sea.